not the router that needs to be rebooted. Maybe it's the device.
Oh, that's funny. It show when I bring it up on the app, it says on the grid online it says it's online, but the little indicator on the station says it's offline. I don't understand that. It's updating. It's probably fine. Whatever reason it's starting it.
Anyhow, it
should be good after you restart the router.
What's it showing for temperature?
79 right at the moment.
What's it showing for humidity?
I don't know. I didn't look that far. Let's see. It is 59% for humidity, dew point 64. Pressure is 29.89.3.
That's steady?
Yeah. Okay. UV index is 4. Battery voltage 2.75 volts, which is good enough. Let's see here.
Wet bulb?
Wet bulb is 68.7.
What's the internet? What's the internet national?
Huh?
There's a one below that one.
The temperature, the wet bulb global temperature is 77.9. Whatever all that means. The
average.
The delta T.
Change in temperature.
The delta T.
That's what delta T is. A change in temperature.
Is 10.6 Fahrenheit.
Yep.
And the air density check is 0.0688 pounds per foot free.
Cube.
No idea what that means.
A cube.
Yeah.
With depth.
Exactly. No idea why. Pressure temperature is going up. So 79.5.
Yeah. The wet bulb is in the 60s.
The wet bulb temperature is 68.9.
It's supposed to look at cloud cover.
The globe temperature for the wet bulb is 78.6. It went up.
Probably an average.
I've never heard of it before. I mean, I've heard of wet bulb, but I've never heard.
I heard about it a long time ago, but I never understood what we were supposed to do.
I have no idea what to do with it. I have no clue.
But you know, it's something we should have been trained on because we weren't though.
Don't know if it means anything really.
Well, it supposedly gives you a better indication of what the conditions are like for your body outside. Is what they say.
Everybody always looks at humidity. I always look at dew point.
Well, yeah, I kind of like with both. But this wet bulb is something interesting. It's supposed to account for amount of sunlight, shading from clouds, wind, because you know there's a wind chill or a wind,
Sure.
Can bring changes. So it's supposed to combine wind with humidity with direct sunlight or shading. It's supposed to give you. It's got some equation it runs.
Yeah, this is the only weather station I think I've ever had that ever told me that. I don't think the other ones ever told me what wet bulb is.
Oh, I think some did in the military maybe, but we didn't have
the other cheaper junkie stations, I don't think ever told me what bulb.
They said it was designed by or done by the military back in the 50s or 60s, right? But nobody that I ever worked with ever talked about it.
No.
Now I'm sure the weather people knew about it.
No, I'm sure the weather people did.
But I'd never. We always wind chill was a big thing we got.
Yeah.
And then they talked about heat index, and that's usually that's your dew point associated with the temperature, I believe. Let's try a biscuit if I got it. Okay. You know, when they had one a few years ago, I thought about going in San Diego, and they were going to have it in a beautiful section of Mission Bay, out by SeaWorld. One of the fancy.
Is your high school still there?
Oh yeah.
That would be interesting to see the differences.
50 years. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But
see if anything you remember any of it.
Well, obviously,
some of it. Maybe.
Most of the students and teachers are not around it.
Well, they're all dead.
Well, that's what I'm saying. A lot of them are not around it.
Yeah. Be interesting to see the changes at the school, if you even notice anything the same.
Oh, it will be definitely changed. There's no doubts about it.
Oh yeah.
But you know, it was built as a one-story school, except for one building, and everything was built for earthquakes in one story.
Well, you could probably look at it now and probably see what it looks like now.
Probably looks kind of like it did before, just like the college you went to before it came in. It was all built the same way. There was no two stories. Everything was spread out and nice and everything. But I don't know if they still have ROTC on campus anymore.
I'd say probably not.
When I was there, we had Army ROTC on campus.
Well, yeah, but we were all reverting to doing it now.
When Barry back east, he was in New Jersey, he went to what's called SEEK, which was a Navy or Coast Guard thing. Yeah. Same idea, just with the Navy or Coast Guard, whatever it was. And learned a lot. Some of what I learned there I still use. Think of how good of a training we got back in high school before we even came into service. If I'd have gone in the Army, I would have gone as E3.
They have a junior ROTC program now in high school again.
Well, if I'd have gone in the Army, I would have went in as E3, and I was supposed to go in as E3 in the Air Force.
Honestly, though, for what I've seen about their ROTC thing, though, it much be better to go to civil air patrol.
Probably right. But then then the Air Force said, no, you're only going to get E2. Don't put it on till you're done with basic. You're getting paid for it. Don't worry about it. But they kind of changed the deal on me. But that's okay, because I changed some deals on them too. No, we had a lot of good training. We had a lot of combat veterans from World War II, predominantly some from Korea. The last one we had was just back in Vietnam. But we had our...
Oh, yeah, looks like they're doing some business here.
Yep, good for them. But yeah, we had World War II vets that were teaching a lot of stuff, and some of them were medics and other things, had been everywhere and done everything. They were very good. And scouts, the guy that was teaching swimming and life saving in particular, had been a frogman UDT before SEALs. He was a SEAL before SEALs. Oh, that dude was sharp and smart and rough, tough. You got done with his stuff, you were ready. What are we doing now? Washing cars? Yeah, washing cars. Special Olympics.
Seems like they do that about every other week.
Yeah, well, something.
Yeah,
Summer, trying to make a little money. Yeah.
I'm tired. I think my knees are hurting so bad this morning. I had to take tramadol this morning at like 4. I was like, jeez.
Changing pressure can do that.
I was really surprised. I was like, oh, no. I usually get by, but it was so, my pain, both my knees were, it was so bad that it's like I had to take this and fall asleep.
Boy,
Jen blew up your guys' text this morning too?
She all these what ifs about
she wants a
2-bedroom apartment. Yeah. All right. Now all of a sudden she's on the kick. What happens if I have to move back everything?
And yeah, she did that today, and she's gonna watch it. She knows that.
Bottom line is, somebody's got to hump her stuff up to the second floor.
That's what I said. This is like, you can't lift everything in the world. My back will not allow me to lift much at all. So I got the 2 bad discs. Maybe I have more than 2, but
I did find out my brace helped me.
I bet it did.
When I used it at the Discovery Center, and I had hip problems, but after a while, the Tylenol finally got them under control, and I think the brace may have helped them as well.
Probably.
So I ran all over that building, 5,000 steps. It was up and down that thing.
So I'm hoping that brace does something for my knee.
Yeah, well,
If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But then it was only out $17.
but this helped.
If it does, it's great. And then if it really works, if it really starts to do good, I got another one from my other leg.
Well, the thing with this on the back was, I've been having trouble just mowing the front yard without having really back problems. I put the brace on, and I mowed the front yard just fine. And I said, well, let's take a break, because I don't have to do it all at once. We'll take a break, sit down, cool down. Okay, we mowed
I've been watching these
section next to the house. Let's take a break.
I've been watching some of these chiropractors and stuff. I'm starting to do some of their exercises.
Yeah.
Because I said that it's you start doing the back stretches where you actually like lean back and stuff. Not crazy lean back.
Depends what's
but
wrong
you try to
with
get
your back.
that curve back in your back.
Well, I got two spots of
your mid
curve.
back.
Mid back is fused. Upper back is fused. I can't do anything.
Well, you can over time, even people with fused backs, they said over time if you lean back, not too far, just occasionally lean back and kind of pop your neck back a little bit. Over time, you can work a little bit more of a curve even into a frozen back.
Well, the experience
but you don't go full bore.
When I tried,
like I'm going to do it now and I'm going to rip as much as I can.
When I tried doing that, I could actually hear the plates in the spine moving. Yeah. And I couldn't walk afterwards.
You do it slowly.
Well,
over time.
When I was working on Barry's TV and I got on the ground, on the floor, to work on stuff, and direct pressure on my lower back, I was done. Yeah. I had to roll over. Yeah. Because it just, I said, you know, we can talk all the stuff you want. Bottom line is, he wasn't going to do it.
The two I was listening to, I trust more than any of them. Is you start slow. You do like a 10-minute session here, where you start to lean back just a little bit, not a lot, and then over like the course of a week, you gradually increase to about 20 minutes. And as you start to go back, as long as it doesn't hurt, and then over time, maybe over the course of a month or 2 or 3, you gradually get back where you're going back farther. Not like completely, like, you know, you're not going to do, you know, the end of the bar type thing, you know, but, you know, you can gradually eventually go back farther and you get some of that, curve restored to some degree. Maybe not all the way without some kind of, like, you know, chiropractor stuff on it.
As a neurosurgeon told me, I don't know which is your whole back is shot. And I went, okay, he said, I don't know what the worst part of your back is. And I went, I'm going to think the bottom.
No, normally, but you said if your upper back is not moving, where your bottom part is your back is moving.
What do we got here?
Your work's supposed to do more of your upper back's supposed to do more of what your
these folks, they're hotel folks.
Yeah. Something basically your upper back it doesn't move, and your lower back is moving too much.
Yeah, well, there we are.
And if you can get the upper back working, you can take a lot of stress off the lower back.
Well, since the middle don't want to move either.
Well, yeah, sometimes you can get that. You can get that just.
Slick.
The bigger one, the Blue Yeti one that I was going to get before that, which has 30 amp on it. That's like it weighs 62 pounds. So
yeah, that's starting to get to be a problem.
Yes.
This one with the dolly though, it's slick. Oh, it's slick.
Yeah, well, the Blue Yeti ECE 200 Max is the one I was going to initially buy, which is like a souped up version of that little one that I bought for $208. In fact, it's slightly bigger than that one I bought. Does it matter? It's got a 2200 watt inverter with a up to like 2,700 watt surge.
Yeah.
And initially that was going to get that one because it only costed $2,100, and at the time it was very close. Now, of course, now for the Amazon Prime they dropped down to $17.99, so I could have actually grabbed it, but I really couldn't pass up Pecron's deal for something that had roughly almost as much capacity as that other one for $700 cheaper.
Yeah.
I really couldn't pass that up. And everything I'm looking at is the inverter, and pretty much all the ports and everything are exactly the same as their 3000 model. So there you go.
Yeah.
Plus the other kick was, well, you can do this with the Blue Yeti one too, but you can get the additional power cells.
Yeah.
Well, the additional power cells are going to be $1,200, but they're going to be 3,000 watt hours, and you can just plug that into the main unit. You can plug two of those suckers
But we
in.
don't need to run
So you
the
can
whole
expand.
house on this thing.
You can expand that 2,000 watt hours you get out of that one that I bought, and by buying these two other 3,000 ones, you get 8 kilowatts of power. Those three, you can get 6 kilowatts of power for the same amount of price you would have bought that Blue Yeti for. But again, you can slowly over time build that up. And those have 30 amp plugs on them.
Yeah.
So you can run your refrigerators and other things. That maybe the main unit of
the fridge doesn't take too much.
Yeah, but I mean, the add-on batteries have a 30 amp line on them.
Right, right.
Unlike I believe the original Pecron station, I don't think that was a 30 amp. It's only a 2,000 watt hour, but the add-on batteries have that additional capacity. Yeah.
I was impressed how
And you can
fast
charge the add-on batteries either separately or through the main unit. So you can even move those small batteries around the house if you need to. I like that idea.
Yeah.
And they're cheaper.
I'm a little leery of that many big batteries.
Well, they're all lithium phosphate.
Well, I'm just saying, you can't put water on them.
Yeah, no, obviously no. Well, that's what a lot of batteries you can't put water on.
Not now.
But you put them in the house where you're not going to drop water on them, and don't worry about it.
Saying.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to throw water on a car battery either.
Well, you can get away with it on a car battery a lot easier. Not on a Prius battery, but on a regular lead acid battery, you can get away with it. You can hose them off with water. You can cool them down. You can't do that with these things.
No.
It gives you power for a while.
Yes, that's the whole thing. Is it gets you rid of it.
And if you, what I was thinking,
But you can, like I said, you can supplement it from, if you had the main generator running the furnace or whatever, and then if you needed, I don't know how much amperage the freezer draws.
not too much.
But if you plugged it in,
Figure around 6 or so.
600 watt or something.
I say, usually about, I think the smaller fridge actually is less efficient than the bigger fridge.
Oh.
I was surprised. I think the smaller fridge was 6 or 8 amps, but the bigger one was only like 4 or something like that. It might
Well, as long as it doesn't draw more than 2,000 watts of power, you should be good.
Well, again, we got 2 fridges and a freezer. The oxygen machine, it's gonna draw. But
again, I'm not going to be running the oxygen machine all the time.
No, I know that. And you don't have to run the freezer or the fridge
and if
all
we
the
really
time
needed
either.
to run the oxygen machine all the time, we can get that smaller one, which has its own battery, which
But
can be recharged.
But we have to be smart about that, not to overwork it either.
Yes. And we have a smaller one that can be used too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a continuous stream, but I mean, you can do it. I've done it before.
We just get by in a CPAP for a while.
Well, like that, I don't know
can do 9 liters.
Yeah, but I don't know how many, what kind of wattage.
We ran it overnight.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know what kind of wattage it uses.
We've got a couple batteries.
Yeah, I know, but
I don't remember.
if it doesn't use a ton of wattage, you can plug it in to recharge or supplement on that little one.
Yeah.
That little one, you can leave it plugged into the wall in UPS mode. The bigger one doesn't have UPS, it's regular. That's why this one's so smarter. Yeah, you can leave it plugged into the wall continuously in UPS mode, and until the power goes out. Then when the power goes out, it auto trips over to the battery. Now it's 600 watts or 280 some watt hours. It's not going to last very long, but if it gets you by,
flexibility is the key.
it gets you by, and the fact how quick it is to recharge, even on standard mode, it recharges pretty quick. So you could, if you had the other battery topped off, and maybe another battery cell underneath it or something, you can top off that small one, and you can transport power to different areas.
Well, we could roll
instead of going to the main unit and plugging everything in.
We could roll the jump starter out, put it on AC, and power something. I don't know, TV, radio, something like that. They don't take a lot of juice.
That's what I was looking at these. I was thinking about these USB fans. Sometimes DC has a better efficiency rating than AC does.
Well, I know some of
that regulatory circuitry draws.
Some of the new CB radios have got USB charging.
Yeah, some of these laptops are now USB powered. Wow.
Is it more efficient than they used to be?
And if I was going for more, really worried about the power output and stuff, I get another solar panel for the big unit.
We're good.
We're good for it.
We don't need anything else.
We're 18 pounds themselves. Like I said, I got the 100-watt one for the little jack ring too. So
That'll work fine.
recharge the jack ring and just
Might be able to rig that to charge and put it between the windows.
I was thinking about that. The little one, not too bad now. The Pecron's the ones that made it bigger because it used to be. But yeah, you can supplement power. I don't know that there's somebody was saying you could use the Jackery panels to charge the Yeti. I don't know for sure if that's good. If that's the case, it's great. We plug that into the little one. I don't know if you can. I'd have to do some more reading on it. Be good because those Yeti panels are expensive.
Would the Jackery have enough juice to charge the Yeti?
Blue Yeti? Yeah, I could charge it. I don't know how long it'd be able to charge it. It only has a 200 watt inverter in it, and it's only a 240 watt hour battery. You can charge it probably most of the way, and then you just have to take the battery out and recharge it either AC or on solar. But if you didn't have AC, you could charge the Blue Yeti probably nearly all the way up, and then you just take the Jackery and throw it back on the solar panel, recharge the solar panel. apparently a lot of the sand and everything else from Africa has been blowing across the Atlantic, thankfully, inhibiting any storm development, thankfully.
Yeah.
But if that clears up, oh, I don't know. We could be in. The problem with all that dust and sand stuff is, it's actually making the ocean hotter.
Has more
so it's more, yeah, there's more juice there now.
Well, let's see what happens.
The problem is the air's full of dust right now and sand, so it's not really pretty much inhibiting storms from firing. Well, the storms are what cools down the ocean. Well, this is going to keep heating up. Secretary said that Biden's
we're cleaning up Trump's mess.
Yes, we're going to actually. We're not going to